Once you get done watching the last day of the Elite Series on Lake Okeechobee, come back to this spot. I'm going to put a link up to a series that I'm doing called I Turn Guide Trips into Tournaments, and you'll definitely want to check that out. Fourth and final day of the Elites. Here they come. Brandon Cobb, the check-in board.
Go ahead and load your boat on the trailer and go to the boatyard and they'll bump your fish there.
Coming from up the river. Looks like he's going to get in a couple more casts.
They want you to go to load your boat.
No, we're not fishing.
You're not fishing.
We just went to go make sure he got back because his gas is bad.
Okay.
We're going to put it right here and let them do their thing.
Tough day, Jake.
Tough day, brother. Little fish, little fish.
Small.
That's all right, though. We had a good time getting here. I know that much.
You made it to the top
It's
10.
couple of the best days of fishing of my life.
Yeah,
Friday
cool.
and yesterday. So, anyway, we'll see how
right.
it shakes out.
We gotta get on the... Hey, how'd that prop do? Good? Did it do better? Yeah, way better.
How'd you do, Mark?
Oh, no good. No good.
Small ones?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got one good one
Can
and
you
4
sign my
dinks.
hat?
Yep. I think. We'll see how she shakes out.
How'd you do, Clark?
Good.
Good.
I mean, not great.
How'd you do, Logan?
Oh, I got about 18.
All right, cool, man.
Got 2 big ones and 3 little ones.
Nice shot.
Am I touching up there?
What's that?
With the ring, am I touching?
Well, you're good. You're good. You're only like 4. You're 4 inches.
Thanks.
How'd you do?
About 15 to 15 and a half or something like that.
All right, cool.
It was a tough day today. It was a lot tougher than the previous days.
Wow. Yeah, you think?
Just the no wind and post runnel, you know, with that front that came through yesterday.
Right. We're rooting for you.
Thanks, buddy.
Good luck, Brandon.
Thanks, buddy.
About ready to weigh some fish. A lot going on this year. We're just kicking off the season. Next week we'll be in Georgia, not too far. It's like a 6-hour drive. If you want to meet us at Seminole, we'll be doing another weigh-in next Sunday. But our first champion of the year is going to be crowned right here in just a few short minutes. Anglers, the final angler to weigh in today will be our day 3 leader, Steve Kendi. We got any Steve Kendi fans in the house? He'll weigh in last, but what our anglers want to do is load the hot seat, and how you do that is you take over the lead. The longer you stay in this Yeti hot seat, the better it gets, the more money you make. We have an angler named Brandon Card that you're going to meet here today. A month ago, he was in a hospital bed, had meningitis, and now is dealing with Bell's palsy. He didn't know that he was going to even be here to start the season, and he's in your top 10 here this week. Proving how amazing and how healing the great sport of fishing is. Clark Wendlet back here. He was 2 events he missed last year due to an eye injury, but he's back here in the top 10, and a cast of others. I mean, Steve Kennedy obviously trying to win his 4th Bassmaster Elite Series event. You have Tyler Rivet, a young angler here. He's 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Louisiana. He's doing something out there that not only no angler did this week, no angler did at that major event that was here last week. He's cracked something that nobody's doing out there, so it's really, really interesting. Lisa's ready. Are you guys ready? No. It's Championship Sunday. Are you ready? Let's get ready to web our very first angler. 56 pounds and 6 ounces start. They need 13 to take the lead. 10 pounds, 7 ounces.
Good event. I'm always, so grateful to start off down here in Florida. It's always been a struggle, to be honest with you. I've only cashed 2 checks in my life down here. So
let's get our next truck rolling. He's a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He is a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He's a Bassmaster Century Club member. He is an Elite Series champion from Georgia, Drew Cook. One start today. He's got 5 fish, looking for 13.2, 9 pounds, 10 ounces. He moves into 6th place with 66 pounds, 11 ounces. And what happened? Just too much pressure on the fish? Did they succumb to that finally?
I mean, I was buying time from the get-go, honestly. Just the little area that I had, I was worried what happened was going to happen, so I just wrote.
Let's roll through our next boat. Just a month ago, he didn't know if he would even be able to be here to compete. Overcoming obstacles in a big way and making his first Championship Sunday appearance of 2023 in his very first event. He is a 5-time Classic qualifier, former Elite Series Rookie of the Year from North Carolina, Brandon Card. 57 pounds, 14 ounces, 5 fish here today, looking for 12 pounds, 5 ounces, 15 pounds, 6 ounces. With 73 pounds, 4 ounces, Brandon Card is leading the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite at Lake Okeechobee. 73 pounds and 4 ounces. Gonna weigh this for Phoenix Boats Big Bass, 5 pounds, 13 ounces, so it takes it over for the day. And man, wow. Every angler going out today wants to win this title, and who knows how this is gonna work out. Regardless of how it works out, you have to feel like you won here this week.
Oh yeah, I did for sure. I talked about it a little bit the previous couple of days, but last month I was in the hospital, spent 6 nights in the hospital. Didn't think I was going to start the first. I thought I was going to miss the first 2 events down here in Florida, and just started feeling better about a couple of weeks ago, and just made the call to come down here. Like I said this morning, I had 0 expectations for this week, other than just have fun. When you've been cooped up in the house for 6 weeks straight, I was just glad to be out of the house. And
he's a former Strike King College Bass champion, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year. He's a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier from North Carolina. Get loud for Jake Whitaker. Jake Whitaker started today with 61 pounds and 10 ounces. Looking for 13 pounds, 14 ounces to take the lead away from Carl Jacobson. 9 pounds, 12 ounces. Moves into third place with 71 pounds, 6 ounces. But man, the thing that I hate about Championship Sunday is people like just being here. I mean, you guys all won. Leaving this event with a bunch of points and a great start to the season. And you know, let's roll through our next angler. Fishing his very first Bassmaster Elite Series event. One of the very strong Elite Series rookie class in 2023. We battled it out in the Bassmaster Open, but now he is an Elite Series pro, and his very first event, he makes it to Championship Sunday from Gonzales, Louisiana, Logan Latuso. Oh boy. Logan Latuso, his very first Elite Series event, had 63 pounds and 3 ounces to start the day. 5 fish to add to that here today, looking for 12 pounds, 5 ounces. 18 pounds and an ounce with 81 pounds, 4 ounces. Elite Series rookie Logan Latuso is leading to Site 1 Bassmaster Elite at Lake Okeechobee. Logan Latuso, your brand new leader, going to weigh that for Big Boats, Big Bass. Means you're better than 6 pounds. 6 pounds, 14 ounces. He takes that over. With that, we say goodbye to Carl Jacobson, and we say hello to Logan Latuso, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, your first Elite Series event, and looks like you're pretty good at this stuff.
I mean, I'm tickled pink to be up here on the final day fishing. You know, it means a lot to me to show myself I can compete against the best in the world, because them boys truly sure do catch them. I caught all my fish this week on a 3/8 ounce Delta Lures Thunder jig. Today the wind didn't blow, so I had to switch it up, and I caught everything today, even them 2 big ones, punching a missile bait D-bomb. Great lake, great crowd. It was a fun week.
I'd say so. Fun week indeed. It's not over yet. What would this win, if this were to happen, what would this win mean to you?
Oh, it'd mean everything. I mean, this is all I ever wanted to do ever since I was little.
When did that dream start?
I couldn't even tell you. Ever since I knew what bass fishing was.
Well, you did it in big style at your very first event, and it's not over. Going to load our Yeti hot seat. Let's hear it for Elite Series rookie, Logan Latuso. This next guy's not a rookie, though. He's won a lot in this sport. One of the top money earners in the history of professional bass fishing. He's a 4-time Angler of the Year, an 18-time Forest Wood Cup qualifier, a 5-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a former Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year from Texas, Quinlan. Oh boy. Quinlan started the day with 67 pounds and 2 ounces. He needs 14 pounds, 3 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish, all alive, looking for 14-3. 15 pounds, 14 ounces, with 83 pounds even. Quinlan is now leading the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite. That hydraulic gorilla right there is a major reason why. 83 pounds even, leading this event with just a few anglers left to go, Clark. We talked about it a few times this week, but you missed the last 2 events of the year last year, and I know even with just a short break from doing it then, how competitive you were. You wanted to come out swinging, but man, you had a home run here this week.
Yeah, I did. And my practice wasn't very good, and I mean, Florida's just one of those places that, you know, it can come to you. The one thing I learned is from my practice is I learned how to get a few bites, and I honestly didn't catch any big fish in the area that I fished in practice, but I caught some big ones in the tournament. and it was interesting in there. You know, you'd catch a 2-pounder or you'd catch a 6 to 8-pounder, and I mean that one right there was a 5-pounder, and it was an anomaly. You didn't see fish like that. So I had a great week. I love fishing. I love fishing Okeechobee. It's so fun here, and yeah, I'm glad to be back. I really am.
We're glad to have you back. Were there key baits throughout the week?
I was actually throwing a Strike King cutter worm, June bug with a 3/16 ounce weight, and just working it pretty slow, really taking my time. Most people fishing around me were throwing a vibrating jig, and I caught a big one yesterday throwing a vibrating jig on a Strike King Thunder Cricket. But for the most part, that worm really I caught the most fish, and that's not my MO. I'm usually not patient enough to do that, but it was the best way to get a bite, so that's what I did.
Worked out pretty good for you this week. You're not going anywhere. We're going to load our Yeti hot seat. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, Quinlan. 3 more, a former Strike King college bass competitor. He's already qualified for 2 Bassmaster Classics in his young career. All the way from Raceland, Louisiana, Tyler. Well, it's the Gun Show! It is the Gun Show, and that one gun went off a little prematurely. Wow, what a day he has had, what a week he has had. We've had a different leader every single day. 68 pounds, 2 ounces. He's looking for 14 pounds, 15 ounces. 18 pounds, 13 ounces. With 86 pounds, 15 ounces. Tyler Rivet is leading the Site 1 Bassmaster Elite at Lake Okeechobee. Well, that's the Gun Show! With that, we say goodbye to Clark Quinlan and congratulations on a great event. And we say hello to Tyler Rivet with 2 anglers left to go. Man, we've had a new leader every single day of this tournament, and I'm sure you'd like to make it a 4th new leader here and stay there and win this title. But what amazes me is you literally are doing something that nobody else in the tournament was doing. And to our knowledge, nobody was doing it in the major tournament that was here last week. You cracked a code that it's so rare to do what you did today and this week. How did you do it?
I just went sockeye fishing. I went to go catch some crappie up the river. You know, I'm the cook in the family that we travel for, so I had to provide for one night. And I went up there, caught me 20 sockeye, and I looked with the live scope. I looked to the left, I'm like, it looks like a bass. So threw over there to jerkbait. First cast caught a 6-pounder. I'm like, okay. And I went down about 20 yards, saw another one, caught it first cast, 4-pounder. And I just kept going down the river, and they were just staging off. And it wasn't my main deal. I thought I would be out in that lake, and I was like, let me just go up here, catch my limit every day, and then head out to the lake. Well, first morning comes, I had 2 fish for like 3 pounds. And then last cast, I was about to leave and go to the lake, and I caught a 6.6. And I was like, okay, one more cast. Next cast, I caught a 4-pounder, 4.5. So after that, I said, I'm staying. And I think that was the biggest blessing in disguise it could ever be.
It was an incredible blessing, and it was an incredible show to watch. The gun show was in full display. Not so much yesterday. Sun was not out, so the guns were not out. But the sun shone today, and we saw some guns. What baits were you using?
I was using Hank Cherry's Berkeley Stunner. He taught me, him and Kelly J taught me how to do this thing. If we weren't rooming up with them, I would have never picked up a jerkbait rod. I'm from South Louisiana. I want to be punching out there. I want to be flipping. I want to be doing some chatterbait. So they taught me everything I needed to know about the jerkbaiting. And then for everybody else that wants to learn how to do live scope, the way I learn is just to go crappie fishing. It's just a smaller version of bass fishing, and that's what I related it to today and every day this week. I did all that with the live scope. it's a deadly tool. It's just like anything else. You're going to get left behind if you don't get updated with it.
It worked out for you this week in a big way. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. To weigh in here today, if this is your day, if this is the day when you finally hoist that trophy, what does that mean to you?
It means everything. This is why I showed up here, show up to every tournament. I want to win every tournament. I don't want to be greedy, but that's why we come here. We want to win. It's a dream. I've dreamed since I was a kid, watching this on the TV and watching everybody and just watching. I remember every day we were at the tank ponds for the Bassmaster Classic in New Orleans, and it was the coolest feeling ever, hearing 50, 60 boats coming through that fog, and you see all the big names, and I was like, wow, I want to be there one day. I want to do that. So that's we're here, and I've been having fun doing it with the best buddies I could do it with, and my family that supports me like crazy.
So we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Let's hear it for him. A little over 10 years ago, a little over a decade ago, that Bass, big stage, big dreams, and hey, we've got a boat here already. He's a Bassmaster Century Club member. He's a 4-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. He is a 2-time Elite Series champion from Greenwood, South Carolina, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. He weighed in the VMC Monster Bag of the tournament on day 2, 32 pounds, 15 ounces. Today, he's looking for 17.4, 11 pounds, 13 ounces. Brandon Cobb moves into 3rd place. And Tyler Rivet is one angler away from a lifelong dream. 81 pounds, 9 ounces, an incredible tournament. I mean, obviously that monster bag in day 2, 32 pounds, 15 ounces, unbelievable. VMC monster bag of the tournament. Phoenix Boat's big bass of the tournament, I believe. You've had a great tournament here this week. Was it just the pressure in that area? There was a lot of different anglers fishing around that same area.
There was a lot of different anglers, but honestly, I caught most of my fish when there was other anglers in there. I think there was just a lot of fish coming, and that huge bag and then my good bag the first day, they were both awesome. Obviously, it's got me to the point today, but it was like a blessing and a curse because I literally, the last 2 days, I couldn't try anything else. I'm like, how do you go try something else when you had 33 pounds? So I might have I committed probably too hard to the area. And all day today, yesterday it made sense because the conditions weren't ideal. But today, all day, I was like, next hour, it's going to be it. The next hour, yep, here they come. And at about 1 o'clock, I was like, I don't think they're going to come. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I had a spinning rod out to catch my last 2. But it was a great tournament overall. I mean, I started the week, it was actually, I didn't even catch my fish the same way every day. It was kind of a little bit different each day. The first day, I caught most of my fish. I thought they were spawning. I was pitching a Zoom fluke stick into holes, catching what I assumed were spawning fish. And then the second day, it was kind of the craziest thing I've ever seen. I was catching a few spawning fish in the pads, like I said, and then it was like a huge wave of pre-spawn fish came in, and I was in a little hole in the grass, and I literally caught a 4 to 7 pounder every cast for 30 minutes. I've never seen anything like it, and they came in, and I was like, tomorrow will be good, because all those fish went to spawn. I guess they just changed their mind and swam back out to the lake or swam up the river to Tyler, because they did not spawn. So it was awesome. Congrats to Tyler for he figured something out that none of us did, and that's how you win tournaments. And it paid off for him, and but overall, I had a great time. Happy for whoever wins this tournament, whether it be Steve or Tyler. It was a great week for me.
Great week. And Brandon Cobb, and you are one angler away from a lifelong dream. How you feeling now?
I don't know. He's the one that always catches the big fish.
He does do that a bunch. But you caught a bunch of big fish this week, too.
The most big fish I've ever caught. It was unreal. It was the coolest experience I've ever had. And to do it in the Elite Series tournament's even better.
Well, it could get even better here in a minute, but are you ready to find out?
Yes.
Are you guys ready to find out? Let's roll through our final angler. He is an 11-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, the former heavyweight champion of professional bass fishing, a 3-time member of the Bassmaster Century Club, a 3-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy! Steve Kennedy. Tyler, we need you guys side by side. Steve Kennedy had 70 pounds and 2 ounces. He's looking for 16-14 to take the lead and win his 4th title. 7 pounds even. Tyler Rivet is an Elite Series champion with 77 pounds and 2 ounces. Raceland, Louisiana's Tyler Rivet. Well, it's the gun show. You are an Elite Series champion. Your family has been incredibly supportive, always really vocal, always behind you. Every morning they cheer for you. What does it feel like to deliver this title to them at the very first stop of the 2023 season?
It's for them. It's for them and all my sponsors, the people that stuck with me, my friends, my family, everybody. For my grandma that's up there, she was watching all week. Every fish I caught this week that was over 4, I said, thank you, Mama. Yeah, it was her. It was her.
When you were watching those boats blast off in the fog a little over a decade ago, dreaming of this day, did you imagine what it would feel like to lift that trophy?
No, I was too weak back then. It was awesome. I just never imagined it. You know, that's just so far. And the big jump you have to go through just from a kid to there. And it's something that any kid could do, any grown man. It don't matter how old you are. You could get in there and start fishing. It's addicting. And this is what I live for right here, just so you can get the win.
Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and you've accomplished it. Let's not make them wait any longer. We're bringing Lisa Talmadge to do the handoff.
Bring up the guns, baby.
On Championship Sunday, Tyler Rivet rockets to the top of the leaderboard. He's your Site 1 Bassmaster Elite Series champion of Lake Okeechobee. Well, it's the gun show. We need a real gun show. You've worked hard. Tyler, I know other than it being a lot heavier than you imagined, you're looking at this.
I still can't believe I'm holding this. This is awesome. It's just, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Because I say that every day. I went out there, did what I could, and we ended up where we are.
We'll support a bunch of them. Let's bring the Rivet family out to celebrate. Big bass, big stage, big dreams, and Tyler Rivet proves that they do come true. Kicking off the 2023 Bassmaster Elite Series by rocketing to the top of the leaderboard. Tyler Rivet is your champion. Back-to-back Bassmaster Classic champion Hank Cherry and Brock Mosley. These three travel all across the country together, and it is a brotherhood. And this group of brothers and this incredible family finishes in the top. Stop number 1, and Tyler Rivet is a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. There was a little thing we talked about earlier this week, and I'm totally going to leave it up to you, but you've been giving us the gun show, and you promised a little more of a gun show at the end if you win this. Are you ready? Whoa! Well, it's the gun show! Well, it's the gun show! Stop number 1, and your Elite Series champion is Tyler Rivet.
Tyler, way to go.
Go find another journey.
I got another one.
Later, okay? Interview me later. Good job, man.
Coincidentally, the very first people that I talked to on the very first day of this tournament was this couple. So, who's your son?
Tyler Rivet. Jody. You missing it.
Jody, get over here. Jody, your son. Who is your son?
Tyler Rivet.
All right. How long has he been fishing on the tour?
This is his 5th year.
5th year?
Yes.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll be rooting him on.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I'll see you up there.
Yes, sir.
That was pretty cool. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next time we turn guide trips into tournaments. See you then, guys.